It's like when has respect for that's an experience on striker either. And one big thing for this Bayern Munich side is having Harry Kane on front. There's a fear factor when you're playing when you're defending against Harry Kane. And also for Barcelona also there's also this fear factor. Robert Lewandowski brings it into the encounter. So it's really going to be a big one for Kim Joe and Dio Papacano defending against him. And also Inago Martinez and the young Paul Kubasi defending against Harry Kane. It's really going to work well for their experience, no doubt.
All right, let's look at the lineup of Barcelona where we have Guerrero at the back line there. Don't Manuel, let's start from Manuel, the goalkeeper. For Bayern Munich, Guerrero is there, Upamecano is there, and Kim is there. Davies, those are the back liners for Bayern Munich. Patinha and Kimmich. Then three men behind Harry Kane. There's Gnabry, Muller, and Olise. Then Harry Kane up front.
Yeah, typical way they want to set up everything the one of Harry Kane. But there are some guys who can come in and do the damage at the end of the day. But it's so unlucky for them that that goal was rid of.
Just what is this?
Oh my grace.
Just offside.
Just how you have expected. I think you'll have expected. VR should just give. There's some goals that there's some offside you just see.
But it's about the law. It's about the rule
It's not
book.
1 inch.
No, it's not
It's about the rule book. It's about the rule book. So
But this format of offside, I think is a better one.
I think this one is far better than what we have in the EPL.
Yeah.
The EPL is so typical rubbish. I'll have expected draw the line, start bringing another green line out of the red line.
I think this is
This
what
will have been
EPL
better.
wanted to adopt after the first international break. I don't know why they are still delaying on that because they waste too much time.
Yeah, might just
on
bring a
the-
chance for that equalizer, but no, this time around, Bayern Munich will be getting into the back of the net, and that was a good defensive work there from the young Paul Kubasi to deny Bayern Munich a chance of getting an equalizer. You look at the space, the openings in this Barcelona line, and you can think that they want to play high line and keep off the offside line in this encounter. It's really going to be a big one for them because I don't know how they want to create it. Playing against the experienced Serge Gnabry, Harry Kane, and this guy knows how to run across those cones when you are creating the offside line. So I think the Barcelona defenders needs to be very much careful if that is what they want to create against Bayern Munich in this encounter. 13th minute into that game, and it's still Barcelona leading 1-0 against Bayern Munich at that stadium. This one right now is the Barcelona striker, the former Bayern Munich talisman there, Robert Lewandowski, who just picked a knock to his head, but is back on his feet and should be able to continue this encounter. And the manager there, Vincent Kompany, the former Manchester City captain, on his feet there. He won't want to lose this game, no doubt.
Yeah, he won't want to lose after that surprising defeat to Aston Villa the last time. So he'll want to make a statement. And what better way to make a statement than the Camp Nou right there, Barcelona have grown. But it's still game on in that encounter. 14th minute it is at this point in time. Barcelona drew the first blood already. And yeah, it's Rafinha that scored that one. And it's Barcelona leading 1-0 as it is right now.
Yeah, straight into the 15th minute of that encounter. And there's Barcelona back with the ball there with the goalkeeper, Inaki Pena on the ball there. And he's right there wasting time and sends it back onto the part of his defender there. Paul Kubasi who returns it back to Pena, the goalkeeper. Pena will go out wide and finds Martinez with the ball there. Martinez to Bade. Bade will come inward into the middle of the park. Then drops a pass there for his teammate there. And it's Barcelona trying to attack. That was the younger Lami Yamal there. But the referee says that is not enough to be a foul. This is not another 17 competition. Neither is it an under-20 competition. You have to grow those physicality to play this kind of fixtures. And this Bayern Munich were back in possession of the ball, and they will chase their equalizer in this encounter. Comes out through Michael Olise, drops it deep into the defense of Barcelona, but the goalkeeper Inaki Pena will take this one for his team as he kicks it out for a throw-in. It's going to be advantage Bayern Munich right now as they will start play from throw-in situation.
Yeah, we start play from training situation and returns it back to his teammate. And yeah, Minjai, we sell it down the right. And it's Bayern Munich in possession of the ball right now. 16 minutes of that encounter, still Barcelona leading. And Michael Lisa down the right now. We send a long one. down for I think Serge Gnabry
Yeah.
to get, and he controls that one once down the line. Yeah, he will find Michael Olise down the right. Yeah, can he do something to it? And a cross into the box, looking for Hurricane. The header was easily taken by Inaki, the
You
Barcelona
see,
number
Michael
shortstopper.
Olise is the my big fear for Barcelona in this game. Playing eyeline against Michael Olise is always going to be a big one,
Difficult.
a difficult one for them because this guy is capable of dropping this defense splitting passes out of nowhere. He can drop a pass into that box and feed Hurricane for a goal. So playing eyeline against them or playing or trying to set offside trap against Bayern Munich might just be the wrong thing. And it's looking like that first goal, that early goal scored by Barcelona in this game is finally turning into being their biggest undoing because right now they're trying to defend in numbers. It's still very early stages of this game. We are still straight into the 17th minute and they're trying to defend with about 7 players against Barcelona. They need to get that second goal. They need to come out, match them for man in this encounter if they're sure that they want to get 3 points against this Bayern Munich side in this encounter. The equalizer is just calling. Very soon we'll be getting that equalizer from Bayern Munich in this game. And finally we have that equalizer. Just as I was saying, that Bayern Munich are going to put that ball into the back of the net and straight into the 17th minute. It's the equalizer from Bayern Munich in that encounter. What a game we have at hand in Spain right now. Barcelona 1 and Bayern Munich 1.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night of football at Barcelona. It's 1-1 already as it is right now. And it looks like we are in for a basket field
We have a
with goals.
7.5
Still
goals
Harry
in
Kane
this game.
who did the needful at this point in time.
Yeah, Hurricane registered the goal again, 5 goals for the season. Yeah, and top of the list, top scorer list for the ongoing UEFA Champions League right now. Good one for Hurricane. We hope he continue. And it's looking like he's going to win his first trophy in Bayern Munich.
This Champions League?
No, Champions League.
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga.
Yeah, we can't really. Bundesliga is fast moving away from that time we do have a monopolized league. This time around, you have the likes of Bayern Leverkusen. Frankfurt can hurt you. Borussia Dortmund can hurt you. So I think we're still very much early into this season for us to say that they are going to. You can see that pass from Michael Olise. He was one who started that ball, and there was nothing the goalkeeper could do. The Hurricane has to just score that, and typical Hurricane goal. And just like we're saying about Michael Olise, you don't play eye-line defending against this type of players. They will spring those defense splitting passes.
Yeah.
And that was what we saw for him. Dropping that pass for Gnabry, and Gnabry setting Hurricane on. And this time around, that goal is going to stand. You can see the players going straight to Michael Olise. Yeah, look at that pass. Typical, beautiful goal. And this is one of the reasons you look at the striker and say that Nigeria really missed. I just hope they won't chalk this up for offside again.
No, I don't think so because the leg, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. There was a
The
touch
leg
there.
for
Wow, and that ball was almost
Look at the
inch
control.
away, moving away from Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Just have to give it to Hurricane. He's a world-class striker, no doubt.
He knows how to finish. He knows
Even
how
if
to
he's
finish.
sleeping,
Yeah.
he knows where the
He
he knows,
knows where the
the back of
goalpost
the net
is.
is.
Yeah, you just have to give it to the man. Scoring like that at Tottenham and you bring him to a team like Bayern Munich, the end will be history. Adibini had gone to Man City that season when Man City was up on his heels. He would have done more than what Haaland did.
No. I won't have even prayed him going to
Ah,
Manchester City.
because he's a more all-rounder player than
Haaland is also
Haaland.
coming into that mood of a kind of player like Hurricane. He looks like a player that
Yeah.
at the end of the day might just be
You know,
very close to Hurricane.
One thing about Haaland is about this finish kind of striker. But Hurricane will finish and he will still build up play with you. He will come and give you the assist and still go and get those goals. As far as I'm concerned, I think is a better striker compared to Erling Haaland. So Barcelona back in possession, 1-1 it is already at this point in time. So that lead from Barcelona was short-lived. Bayern Munich is back in action, is back in the game, sorry. And one thing about this is that Bayern Munich is on a 6-game winning streak, I think, against FC Barcelona in the Champions League.
No, you always expect that. I don't see any way Barcelona are going to win this game. Defending or trying to play Island against Bayern Munich is not going to work. They need to twerk things. They have to make good use of the strength of Lamine Yamal. We've not seen Lamine Yamal in this game. He has been so absent and quiet in the second half. Bayern Munich has already done a good work on the young girl Lamine Yamal in the second half. So they need to bring him into this game because that is the only man that can pull the strings for Barcelona in the second half.
Yeah, so it's Barcelona attacking down the right via Jules Koundé with the ball who set it forward. But yeah, Alonso was there. Alfonso Davies, sorry, was there to do the proper clearance right there. So Barcelona back in possession. De Jong switch one touches at the center of the circle for Barcelona, and yeah, um, Barcelona is beginning to look like they are growing into this one after that temporary holiday after getting that one goal.
They got the goal and they went to sleep. And
Yeah.
They went to sleep really hard for them. But right now they are coming out all again, looking for that to take back their lead in this account. Or let's see if they can do that before Bayern Munich gets the second goal. But one thing is very much certain from this Bayern Munich team. It's 90 minutes of pure attacking football against this team. That is why the teams that find it easy against Bayern Munich are the likes of Frankfurt and what's it called
Bayern Leverkusen.
Bayern Leverkusen, because these are teams that they believe, they know in their mind that yes, we are walking our lungs out against this Bayern Munich side. Man for man, we are running them for the next 90 minutes. Those are the kind of teams that can enjoy their football against Bayern Munich. But when you come out and you want to play tactical football against them, you want to play from the back, you want to attack against them, they will really hurt you. Michael Olise is a hell of a player, and you have Serge Gnabry on the other side, another hell of a player that can hold on to the ball. And still on the bench, you still have the likes of Kingsley Coman. These are players that can come in the second half and still out. Yes, might just be a chance for Barcelona to get the second goal. Good defensive work there from Upamecano there,
Yeah.
and Bayern Munich will break out from the defense right now. Look to attack against Bayern Munich, but against Barcelona. But Barcelona retains possession in the middle of the park. Good movement there from the younger Pedri there as they look to attack right now. Sends it onto the wing, and it's Balde with the ball there. Is brought down there. The referee allows players to continue. This is the UEFA Champions League, and yeah, it's talking about Bayern Munich attacking through Davies there, and they look to attack right now. Comes Olise. Michael Olise will almost get in his own goal in this encounter, but almost doesn't do it in a game of football. Harry Kane with the ball there, switches back into the middle of the park, but Bayern Munich lost possession. Yeah, he's Barcelona looks to attack there. The young Lamine Yamal breaks out here. It might just be a chance for the Barcelona second goal. Good defensive work there from Bayern Munich. Neuer with the ball there. Breaks out from the defense there. Sends it onto the part of his teammate there as they look to turn defense into attack against Barcelona right now. We're straight into the 23rd minute of that encounter. And it's still Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 1.
Yeah, Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 1. It is at this point in time. Who will take all the prize home, or will they share the spoils in this encounter? Yeah, Barcelona drew the first blood, but Bayern Munich are back in it. 1-1 it is at this point in time. Barcelona, I think Barcelona is currently on 6 points of
It should be 6 points, right? Well,
in the Champions League.
I think they got to just one victory.
No, one victory.
They lost the first game.
They
against,
lost the first
AS
game.
Monaco.
Yeah.
And
So
they got a victory in the
3
second
points.
3
Yeah,
points.
and Bayern Munich too, 3 points. So
Might just
who
be a
will get
chance for a
this one?
second goal there.
So Lamine Yamal will take the ball right there, and yeah, we fancy his a chance of taking 1v1 situation. Wow. This young lad is one hell of a player right there. Look at how he took on to Joshua Kimmich and Gnabry, and they got it. They couldn't hold him down. Wow, these guys are playing one hell of a football right there at FC Barcelona. So, game on in that encounter, Barcelona will attack down the left. And yeah, can they turn this possession for the last 5 minutes into a goal scoring opportunity at this point in time? So 25th minute of action in that encounter is Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 1.
You know, there's one thing interesting about watching attacking football against attacking football. You don't know any time just just rolls on in this encounter. When do we start this game and we're already in the 25th minute? It's never a boring moment.
Not boring.
In this encounter.
Yeah,
Straight
yes.
into that game as we're straight into the 26th minute. Still Barcelona, we're coming all out right now, trying to chase this one. Martinez with the ball there for Barcelona, drops it for Alejandro Balde. Balde with the ball there, cuts inward into the middle, finds Casedo, where it tosses back to Martinez. Martinez to Pena, the goalkeeper, and Pena drops straight into the hands of the young Pau Kubasi. Kubasi has Harry Kane in his front and chose to send a long one into the middle of the park. And the man of the moment there, Lamine Yamal, enjoying this game against Bayern Munich in this account. A beautiful long one there from Barcelona onto the part of
Rafinha.
Rafinha, the captain, standing captain, who cut inward here. He might just be a chance for Barcelona. Second goal. Oh,
Oh!
that one was a beautiful one there from Lewandowski. The man with the magic with Bayern Munich. When his last club there, I'm trying to alt Bayern Munich this time around, but that sails off wide the goalpost of Manu Neuer there, and that won't count for Barcelona. It's a goal kick there to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, goal kick to Bayern Munich. And right now, Liverpool drew the first blood against RB Leipzig. And it's Darwin Nunes, the unlikely
finally.
source. Yeah, finally getting that goal for.
He has really been a disappointing striker, a disappointing signing for Liverpool. When you look at the big money they spent in signing him from Benfica, and, you know, sometimes it baffles me to see that a player will be doing good in a former club, and just, you know, when you get to the bigger stage, you just flop it all. That is the I think that is the problem with Darwin Nunes. And I think Barcelona, Liverpool are still keeping a lot of faith with him because they still don't have an out-and-out striker like that, like Darwin Nunes. But I think this might just be the last season they will actually try to depend on him.
But if you look at it again, I think there's little improvement in his accuracy. Last season, he was the most wasteful striker. You know, the most wasteful, the number of shots it takes, you know, and the number of misses. But if you look at the accuracy this time around, I think
how many goals do you have?
I think he has scored some. I think 2 or 3 goals he has scored.
No, it's still a bad one for him.
Yeah.
Even as worse as.
I know if you compare the number of minutes.
Combine the number of shots. You know,
as bad as the Chelsea striker is, what's he called, Nicolas
Jackson.
He has about 5 goals this season.
So, you're using Nicolas Jackson to compare.
Okay, back into that account as we're approaching the 30th minute, half an hour of football right there in the city of Barcelona. There's still 1-1 between Barcelona. Early goals in that encounter. The first one from Rafinha in the first minute, and Harry Kane equalized in the 18th minute for Bayern Munich. It's still 1-1 as we're approaching the 29th minute, and it's the first yellow card in this encounter. It's to Joshua Kimmich, the Bayern Munich midfielder who picked up that yellow card. He had to take one for his team right there, and Barcelona back in possession. Inaki Pena, the goalkeeper, with the ball there, and he has the holes onto the ball there. Where that is the goal from what's it called, Darwin Nunes. Yes, that is a typical goal. Just all those normal tappings into the back of the net. But you can say how happy the players are for him that he got a goal in this
At least
encounter.
he'll be good for his
Yeah,
confidence.
an assist from Musala. How long this Musala continue to ring his name?
And
Continue
this
to
might
ring?
just be his last season with Liverpool.
Well,
That's because
fantastic
he's
player.
He's yet to get a contract renewal.
Liverpool is yet to
Liverpool.
open
Yes,
the
that's it.
contract
I hope he had to open the
renewal
contract renewal with him. So this might just be his last season with them.
Yeah.
Against a corner kick to Barcelona straight into the 30th minute. Half an hour of football. And we can see that big man, Robert Lewandowski, in the box there. With this big chance for him to get one over Bayern Munich this time around. As we await Barcelona taking this corner kick. They should threaten Bayern Munich. I won't expect this going into the back of net because look at the numbers of Bayern Munich players back defending. And Barcelona has just 4 players sandwiched right there in the box. Yes, out for a goal kick to Bayern Munich right there.
So, goal kick to Bayern Munich. It is at the 29th minute of that encounter. And it's still 1-1 in that one. If it ends like this, the two teams will share the spoils at the end of the day. And we've witnessed 2 not so exciting fixtures earlier. Atalanta playing a goalless draw against Celtic. Also, we saw
Bayern Leverkusen.
Bayern Leverkusen playing a 1-1 draw at Brest in that encounter. So I think so far so good. Aston Villa is still topping the
Yeah, they're
table.
still top is surprising one. And good one for them. Three victories, right?
Yeah,
From
3 victories.
out of
3
8
from
games.
3 considered
Yes.
no goal.
And
In the
not
clean
conceded
sheet.
any goal.
Yeah.
3 clean sheet. Who would have thought of that? You know, everybody were thinking that Aston Villa would be like the Newcastle
whipping
of
boys,
last season
yeah.
in the Champions League. They'll be the whipping boys. But unfortunately for people like me, they've gotten 3 straight victory on the bounce out of 8 games that they were playing in the. Is it 8 or 7? 8 games in the.
Yeah,
8, yeah, they play 8 games in the round. Yeah.
Victories is more like you need just about 2 more victories to guarantee
Yeah.
your spots in the round of 16. So
Yeah.
good on for Unai Emery and his boys. We saw John Duran also got one of those goals for Aston Villa yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Chelsea fans, talking on the internet that yes, they would have gotten John Duran
I don't-
last season.
I don't think
but I
so.
think
I
Aston
don't
Villa were
think
not interested in selling that man, and it has been justified already.
I don't think he is even the best guy for the Chelsea forward because he's playing in a team that is
But you know
united.
the
already.
Magui they finally got. How many games is
No, the
going?
thing is, the amount they were demanding for is different. Magui is how much? I think Magui is less than 20.
You see,
million.
the thing is that I think Chelsea got an agreement for Jean Duran, but it has to be Gallagher moving to Aston Villa, which Gallagher actually rejected.
Yeah.
That move. That was why Chelsea had to move away from that deal. Because when they did that deal for what's it called, Iamitsi, and they got Omari Killerman back to Chelsea on that deal. That was the same process they wanted to do for Jean Duran. Just some money plus what's it called, Conor
Because
Gallagher.
of FFP.
Yes, and Conor Gallagher for Jean Duran. But since what's it called, Gallagher chose not to go to Aston Villa and chose Atletico Madrid. That was one of the reasons why Chelsea were insisting that he also has to move to Atletico Madrid, because at first there was push and pull between Chelsea and what's it called, Conor Gallagher on that deal. But it's really good seeing John Duran getting those number of goals. Same thing goes to Samu Amorodon getting those number of goals for FC Porto. The last time out with with the Spanish under 21, he got 4 goals in the first half. So that shows another promising striker. I just hope one day he'll be able to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But as it's looking, Spain is currently suffering from having a top 9. And Samu is looking like another crazy
He
striker.
already represented them on that
at the
23
Olympics,
level.
so I don't think Nigeria will be getting that one. That one belongs to Spain right now.
Yeah, you can't look at a guy on top of the world and telling him to come.
And there's a Nigerian player here, Olatunji, in this Sparta Prague against
He's a very known name.
He's a very
The strikers we have in Nigeria won't let us have
Victor Olatunji.
Olatunji play for the Super Eagles. Another crazy player on the internet, just like what's it called, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface.
Yeah.
The way Victor Boniface behave like a clown on the internet. I'm not talking about clown. We know his character on social media.
Playful.
That's what we got from Victor Olatunji also. Another playful player, man on the internet. So he's a good striker, no doubt. But we are so rich of strikers. We're spoiled of talent up front.
All right, it's 34 minutes into the encounter. That is the match between Atletico Madrid versus Lille. It's 1-0 in favor of Atletico Madrid. Barcelona 1-1 against Bayern Munich, and that match is 34 minutes old. And Feyenoord are beating Benfica 2-0 away from home. Manchester City 1 against Sparta Prague. And Red Bull Leipzig is 0 and Liverpool 1 in that encounter. Yeah, those are the games we've seen go so far.
Yeah, so far so good. For some teams in the Champions League, they found the back of the net. But for some, like the Young Boys Inter game, we are still yet to get a goal from that encounter. So, back to that game at Barcelona. It's Barcelona still 1-1 at home against Bayern Munich. A familiar foe this time. The last time this fixture went on, I think it was 8-2.
8-2.
Yeah.
Why you think?
Yeah, you have to think. Because every Barcelona
It's just like this. I miss Chelsea playing the UEFA Champions League. I can't wait to have us back next season in the UEFA Champions League. This is where we belong, not the Conference
not
League.
the Conference League or Europa League like some will say. But they need a striker to get them to the promised land. Because with these boys, they need an experienced centre back and an experienced striker.
Okay, right back in that Barcelona game. Upamecano with the ball there. The Frenchman will hold on to the ball there and returns it back to Kimmich in the middle of the park. Returns it back to Upamecano, who goes back to the goalkeeper, Manenua there. Manenua with the ball comes out of his line, sends it long on, tries to get it to Gnabry. Barcelona almost taking advantage of that loose ball there, but the referee says it's going to be an infringement against Barcelona and a free kick advantage to Bayern Munich. We're straight into the 34th minute right there in Barcelona. It's young Marc Casado who went straight into that tackle on Harry Kane. If I'm not into that tackle on who there? That
Joshua
like
Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich there. Yes, that was Kimmich there who he got hold of there. And some good one. We're straight into the 36th minute. We're waiting for that lead in this encounter. But it's been an interesting game right there in Barcelona, between Barcelona and Bayern Munich in this Champions League match day 3 fixtures. And back into the center of the fence there. It's still Bayern Munich coming all out right now to attack. Sends it straight to Upamecano. That was almost loose there, but Upamecano set a long one, tries to get it straight to Serge Gnabry, who has Kounde to be there. Serge Gnabry will drop. Oh, sorry, that's Serge on the ball right now.
Yeah.
And Serge with the ball there. As is a player to beat, sends it inward into Harry Kane. Harry Kane with the ball there. This should be the second goal for Bayern Munich. But Inaki penalty to the rescue for Barcelona there.
And it is Barcelona moving right now through Rafinha again. And it's goal number 2 for Barcelona. Goal number 2 for Barcelona, and it is Lewandowski.
And that goal has been coming. We've seen him, get very close to getting that second goal for Barcelona. If there's a man who knows how to score against his former clubs, it has to be Robert Lewandowski. When he was with Bayern Munich, we saw him got a couple of goals, a lot of goals. Sorry, not even couple this time. A lot of goals against Borussia Dortmund, and now at Barcelona, getting one against his former club, showing them that yes, age is just a number. The experience will always be there for a striker of his own caliber. Robert Lewandowski getting his own goal after Harry Kane restored parity for Bayern Munich in the 18th minute, and this time around is the 36th minute, and it's Robert Lewandowski putting Barcelona back on top in this encounter. Barcelona currently lead 2-1 in this encounter.
Yeah, so the Barcelona faithfuls are happy. Look at that long pass.
Another
defensive error.
Woo!
What was
Upamecano doing there?
Again.
Is that Rafinha with the pass? With the
Lopez, Ferran Lopez.
Ferran Lopez with the assist there. Or you choose not to celebrate here. That is, the spirit of sportsmanship.
Yeah, the respect he has
for his
former employers.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I think the goal stands. The goal stands. 2 goals to 1 it is. Either by hook or by crook. Barcelona.
Shago, it's like we are gradually getting to what you say, that there's going to be a lot of goals.
7.5 goals.
7.5 goals. Is that a dream?
Almost looking like the first goal. So another error from from the defense of Bayern Munich, gifting Barcelona a goal. Ming Jae there again with that error there. But you have to give it to Ferran Lopez there. Femi Lopez, sorry. He took. There's this kind of experience in this young Barcelona players, and you ask yourself, where are they getting this mentality for? You have to give to Hansi Flick. Lot of big work he has done on these young Barcelona players. Last season, Xavi was complaining about having too many young players, in the whole of Barcelona setup. And this season, Hansi Flick has really, done the good job with them. I really want to see them in that El Clasico game against Real Madrid. It's going to be a bloody game, no doubt. Is it that they win by slim margin or Real Madrid are just taking them to the cleanser in that encounter?
So that was a beautiful goal. Look at it. This I think the coach of Bayern Munich company should do something about that Upamecano position there. That centre back.
No, it's not Upamecano. I mean, that wasn't Upamecano.
The centre back.
That was a Ming Jae's issue. There. It was Ming Jae that was found once in that
the centre back there for Bayern Munich is like it's leaking. Seriously.
No, it's just when you play like that, sometimes you open up space in the defense because you have to expand their contract. So it depends on the run of play. So it goes like that happens, but I still think that Ming Jae didn't calculate well before going in for that, and that proved to be very costly.
Okay, 2 big goals from 2 big strikers on this pitch. I'm talking about Harry Kane, the English striker, and Robert Lewandowski, the Polish striker. Both strikers putting the goals into the back of the net and having their names on the scorer sheets in this encounter. That is what we live for in the UEFA Champions League. And it's still 2-1 Barcelona lead right there in Barcelona. Talking about the home team right there. They are not currently playing, or they're currently not playing at their home ground, the Camp Nou. Right now they're playing at Olympique Louis and Companies in Barcelona. It's 2-1 Barcelona lead as we approach straight into the 39th minute, approaching the 40th minute. Let's see if Bayern Munich will be coming back in this one.
Yeah, let's see if Bayern Munich will be coming back in this one. But a lot of punters are actually giving this to Barcelona, for Barcelona to actually win this one. But the way it's going right now, it looks like there's going to be more goal in this encounter. This is already the 40th minute of the first half, and it is 2-1 in favor of Barcelona. And to our viewers, please let us know your location, where you are watching us from, and keep your comments rolling in. Send your comment, whatever your thoughts are on this encounter. And if you are watching us for the first time, please remember to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center, and also remember to like our page.
Okay, right there. Still Barcelona leading 2-1 in this encounter. Let's see if they'll be getting a goal in. If Bayern Munich will be coming back into this one. Let's see who is going to get the fourth goal in this encounter. Is 3 goals are here already right there at the Luis Stadium in Barcelona. It's going to be okay. Well, 40 minutes of football, 41 minutes of action right there in Barcelona. Barcelona leading 2-1. A lot of goals. Who would have expected Barcelona, getting 2 goals or leading right now against Bayern Munich? But it's beauty to see them coming into this one and getting the goals in this game. Let's see if they'll be getting the third goal in this encounter. But it's looking like this first half might be ending 2-1 in favor of Barcelona. Only if Bayern Munich gets an equalizer against Barcelona in this one. 42nd minute of that encounter, and it's still 2-1 to Barcelona against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, still 2-1. It is at this point in time. And the two big strikers have gotten their name on the score sheet as it is right now. Will we get more in this evening's UEFA Champions League from this fixture? A prophet here said there will be more than 7 goals
7.5 goals
in this encounter.
It's looking likely that we'll be getting those numbers of goals in this encounter. But as it stands right now, it's still 3 goals in the first half, and beautiful game. Just like we expected, a lot of goals in this encounter. They are living up to our expectations. We're straight into the 43rd minute of that encounter. It's still Barcelona leading, not really comfortable at home, but leading by a slim 2-1 lead over Bayern Munich in this one. And we have about 2 more minutes to go onto the end of first half in this one.
Yeah, it's almost time. Half time is almost knocking in that encounter. Will Barcelona take this lead to the half time? And it will be a really profiting one for Barcelona if they take this one.
I'll actually expect them to take an half-time lead. But it looks like this game will still be having more goals in the second half, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. I think the two teams will come at each other and substitutions will come up, and we might most likely see more goals than we could imagine in this encounter. So, yeah, 2-1 it is at this point in time. Anytime from now, the game will be brought to a pause, and there will be half-time break in those encounters. But yeah, it's still first half, and few minutes to go. 1 minute is too much for a goal. We can get more goals this first half, and a quick recap. Atletico de Madrid is leading 1-0 in that one. Julian Alvarez, the culprit who got that goal for Atletico de Madrid right there. That's 70, I think 90-something million move.
It looks like it's a justified move for the young Argentine striker.
Yeah.
Last season he was playing in the shadows of Erling Haaland. He needs to come out of his shadows, and got that big move to Atletico Madrid, and he's not looking out of place since joining Atletico Madrid. Good one for the Argentine striker, getting those goals getting that goal for Atletico Madrid in this encounter.
And FC Barcelona still leading 2-1. Feyenoord leading 2-0 away at Benfica. Surprising in that one. Man City still leading 1-0 in that encounter, and Liverpool also leading 1-0. Salzburg 0-0, and Young Boys Inter Milan 0-0 at this point.
We're into the 44th minute of that encounter between Bayern Munich and Barcelona. It's still Barcelona leading comfortably in that one, 2-1, and they'll be looking to take that half-time lead into the half-time break. And it still goes.
And that's a beautiful moment here right now for Barcelona, and it's a goal number 3 for Barcelona. Rafinha getting the brace.
Yeah, good goal there from the Brazilian, getting his second goal in this encounter, and Barcelona's third goal in this one against Bayern Munich. And it's looking like it's going from bad to worse for Vincent Kompany and his boys. Look at that, another defensive mistake there from the Bayern Munich backline there to give Barcelona's this third goal in this one. What a game we're having at hand right there in Spain. Barcelona currently leading 3-1 against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, leading 3-1. It is in that encounter. I think Barcelona are almost home and dry.
Yeah, it's almost home and dry. It's looking like a game that is done and dusted right from the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, and honestly, Bayern Munich that looks like a
What
house
was
on
that?
fire.
What?
Lamin
Lamine
Yamal.
Yamal, yeah, they got that goal in the 45th minute of Mark there. I think Vincent Company will be having a lot of words with his boys in the dressing room at halftime.
Yeah, he will have a lot to talk to them about. Look at that pass to
Serge Gnabry? No,
Serge,
no, that is what's it called?
Alfonso
Alfonso
Davies.
Davies. Yeah.
Yeah. So throw into FC Barcelona right now, and I think anytime from now, the referee will be putting a game to a pause
I
after
think they actually need that. Bayern Munich needs that. They needs to go back into the dressing
and
room and just have a
re-strategize. Yeah.
strategize coming back into the second half. I think that this was the goal. This has to be another. Look at how much space they are opening at the back there. Beat his man and pick the spot. There was nothing Manuel could do about that third goal for Barcelona, scored by
Rafinha.
Rafinha. There, you can see the smile on the face of Asifik. You know, this is the man who has coached right there in the German Bundesliga. He knows what it takes to play against this Bayern Munich team. And straight into the 46th minute of that encounter, as Barcelona, who has tripled their lead, who has doubled their lead right now because they're leading 3-1 against Bayern Munich. But it's not over right there in that encounter.
Talking about we talked about as flips. Once upon a time, he was a coach of Bayern Munich. Yeah, and after him, 3 years ago, Bayern Munich have had three coaches. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel, yeah, Vincent Company, and Nagelsmann.
You know, sacking. I think was it who they sacked that cost this guy?
Nagelsmann.
Nagelsmann was one they sacked that cost the legend Oliver Kahn his job at Bayern Munich. I think they should have kept faith with Asifik, because this is a player, this is a manager that knows how to utilize young talent, and that is one thing they had at Bayern Munich when he was
The
manager.
thing was that it was not as if they didn't want to keep as a flick. He wanted to become the German manager, so he wanted to leave. It was not as if they just left him like that. So it was just that the bromax between him and the German national team didn't really work out. They had a terrible World Cup, so that's why he had.
But look at the coaches that have come after him. They were not that bad. Were they bad? Talking about Tuchel, talking about
we keep,
Nagelsmann and
we
Vincent
keep
Kompany. Were they
hammering-
bad?
we keep hammering on the fact that the Bayern Munich, they were not facing reality. Then they had a lot of players who is slowing down, like who was coming down the pecking order. They were not performing the way they used to, but they piled all the blame on the coaches, and that have proved to be evident. And it was towards the end of last season that the management of Bayern Munich now wanted to extend the contract of Thomas Tuchel, but he said he was leaving, that he had had enough of insults from Ebrel.
Yeah, disrespect.
Right there. So he just had to leave. And right now is the Three Lions manager.
All right, it's half time in all the encounters going on right now in the UEFA Champions League. And 3-1, Barcelona leading Bayern Munich, and Manchester City leading Sparta Prague 1-0. So that is the scoreline before the half time. So we were talking about the coach of Bayern Munich and having so many coaches, 3 coaches in 3 years. That is like every year they change coaches. But to me, Nagelsmann was not a bad coach. Tuchel was not a bad
This
coach.
is not a year yet.
Uh-huh.
Tuchel did 1.5 season.
Yeah.
And Nagelsmann did 1.5 season.
Was Nagelsmann okay? Tuchel's got up to 1.5 year, 1.5 season.
If you combine the two, that's 3 seasons. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So they didn't get 3 coaches in.
But the last time, when did Ansu Flick left
left before
2001 now.
No, not 2000.
He started from 2019.
2021.
2021, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 2021. 2021 to now, is it not 3 years?
Yeah, I think he left 2021.
He left
yes.
2021. 2029 to now is 3 years. So
You can't count
you don't
the
count
season.
season.
I can say, but I can still say 3 coach in 3 years.
It is 3 seasons.
3 seasons. But I can still also
3
say
seasons. Nagelsmann used 1.5, and Tuchel used 1.5. So 3 seasons. That's 3 seasons.
Company
Company is just starting his own journey. So I think let's see how far it can go.
All right, let's see how far it can go, and let's quickly talk about Hurricane. 5 goals in 5 Champions League, and right now, for the whole season, he has scored 14 goals in 11 matches for for a player like Hurricane.
Yeah, I think it's always expected. You we always expect Hurricane to get those numbers of goals. He's one of those strikers, those one of those last traditional strikers we have. So when it comes to putting your back in the front at the post, he knows where the goal post is. And these are players who are not interested in caressing the ball, just the likes of Victor Osimhen and the likes of Ellen Allen. They are not interested in holding on to the ball, dribbling in the box. All they want is put that ball into the back of the net. So you always expect a lot of goals from traditional strikers, not the kind of strikers where we have in this the modern day strikers who love to hold on to the ball, try to dribble one or two before putting it into the back of the net. So I think is one of the finest striker we have right now.
All right, are you not surprised with Rafinha? This season, and I think he has actually come out better. 7 goals and 8 assists, 15 goals involvement for 2 months for a player like Rafinha. I think that is a massive improvement when it comes to talk about Rafinha.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that has improved in the Barcelona setup. He's one of those guys that the Hansi Flick effect has been massive on. And when you look at his all-round play, it has really, really improved. And one thing you have to give to Hansi Flick is that he has done a lot of coaching for those players. Not really about getting new guys in. He had to improve the guys he meant on ground, and they have really, really improved. Really, really improved massively so far this season. And let's see how far they can go. It's still early embers of the season. Let's see where they will head at the end of the day.
All right, and Robert Lewandowski scored against his former club Bayern Munich. 3 goals in 3 Champions League games and 15 goals in 13 games in all competition for Lewandowski this season. That's massive.
Good one, massive one for Lewandowski. He's one hell of the striker, one player you always expect to get those goals for Barcelona. He was there last season with them. Gave them some quality goals. Also, one of the reasons why I think they finished second in the Spanish La Liga. In this season, also you can see how much he has brought to the Barcelona's side, and he's getting those goals also in the La Liga for them. So is one player like Harry Kane you always expect to challenge for the top goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League. As long as Barcelona still remains in the UEFA Champions League, Robert Lewandowski will also be getting goals for them also.
All right, let's look at the bench of these two sides here. Let's start with the bench of Bayern Munich, where we have Asno, Koman, Dia, Goretzka, Ibrahimovic, Laima, Musiala. Musiala is on the bench for substitute today. I thought it was injured. Yeah, Perez, one of the goalkeeper, Leresane, Tel, and Utrecht, one of the goalkeeper. Those are the lineup for Bayern Munich.
Good one, good lineup for Bayern Munich. And it is, when you look at their bench, they still have quality players on the bench that can come into this game in the second half, and change the course of the game for Bayern Munich. And I think Musiala is one player you ask yourself that why is he on the bench? Why is he not starting this game for Bayern Munich? I don't really know what is going through the head of Vincent Kompany to make that decision of benching.
It's coming from injury.
Jamal Musiala. Okay, he was out
injured.
So that's justified why he's currently on the bench. But if he's really fit for this account, I would expect him to come in the second half to join the face of this game for Bayern Munich. But these games are the kind of games you come out to see that one of the reasons why Bayern Munich might not be a big threat to win the UEFA Champions League this season.
All right. And for Barcelona, where we have the young Dominguez, Ansu Fati, Fort, Gavi, Kuchen, Martin, Olmo. Wow, Olmo back. Then we have Zizny, the goalkeeper who returned from retirement. Then Torre and Victor. That is the Pau Victor. That is the lineup for Barcelona.
Yeah, typical Barcelona setup. They'll be happy to have the Olmo back, and it looks like the number of injury worries they have has drastically reduced, and that's what every manager wants. Fermin is back, Olmo is back, and even Gavi that didn't start the season now is back. Pedri looking good, and even De Jong, the Netherlands international, is also back. So you have a pool of options to choose from, and that's the way to go. That's where you want to be as a coach, especially a coach of FC Barcelona.
All right, especially coach of FC Barcelona. Let's look at the stats. If you look at it, Barcelona had a lower number of ball possession in this encounter, lower percentage, 38%, and Bayern Munich actually dominated percentage by 62%. Yeah, and goal attempt 5-5 for each of the team. Shot on goal 3 for each of the team, and Barcelona had more shot off the goal than Bayern Munich. 2-1 in that encounter. Then corner kick, Barcelona had 2 corner kick, and Bayern Munich had 1. That is the start of the first half.
And I think that one thing that will happen is second half Bayern Munich will come at them, and they will come at them real good, not very easily. They will come at them as much as they can, and let's see if Barcelona can withstand the pressure and maybe had more goal cushion.
All right, yesterday we saw Dortmund went 2 goals ahead of Real Madrid, but Real Madrid equalized. Vinicius Junior got an hat-trick, and it ended 5-2. Do you see Bayern Munich coming against Barcelona today?
Impossibility is nothing in football, so it is very, very possible. That's one thing I think. So if Real Madrid can do it, Bayern can do it, but how realistic it is still a topic for another day at this point in time.
All right, so what do you think is what Barcelona Bayern Munich should do right now? Because 3 goals to 1 is not what a lot of fans are expecting in this encounter. Probably a lot of fans expected, like me, I didn't expect this kind of goal margin, though it's not over yet. But what do you think Barcelona should be doing? Bayern Munich should be doing to stop Barcelona from all this attacking on them?
I think Bayern Munich needs to take their chances, and they should be more clinical in front of goal. They should that killer instinct, that desire to get those goals, that belief system that they know what they want to do and they go out there and do it at that particular point in time. So I think that they have a whole lot to do, and they need to do it fast.
All right, what about Manchester City at the Etihad right now against the Sparta Prague? Yeah, that goal was scored by Phil Foden. Yeah, an assist from Akanji. And when a lot of people are already counting on Phil Foden, we're saying he has actually dropped in form.
Yeah, he actually dropped the form. It's not like we're saying that he dropped the form. He actually dropped the form coming into the season. This is not the Phil Foden we saw last season for Manchester City, but you can still, give him some time, because you look at the number of games he played for Manchester City last season, and he hasn't really been playing that much for Manchester City this season. Don't forget, Savio just joined them on the other side of the wing. They have Jack Grealish and Doku on the other side also. So I think game time is actually coming hard for him, but it's actually a needed rest for Phil Foden. Played a lot of games last season, still went to the Euros, and played a lot of games also for the English national team. And you can see the effect on Bukayo Saka. He's out injured right now. He won't be playing this weekend against Liverpool. So Arsenal are really going to be sweating on him. It's been about 2 seasons we'll be shouting that they should actually rest Bukayo Saka, and right now they have to just pay the price of not resting that young man. And these are the games you always want to expect Arsenal to win, so that they can put a big they can put a big threat, or they can make themselves a big threat against Manchester City. But if you're losing Bukayo Saka for an important game against Liverpool, that is not even likely that you get a victory or a draw against. That 3 points would be a massive one for them. But you look at Manchester City, the talents they have at their disposal. That is why they can manage to actually bench a pivotal player like Phil Foden without feeling it at all.
All right, let's look at the bench of Manchester City in this encounter right now. The selection where Manchester City is playing a 4-1-2-3 formation with Ortega as the goalkeeper, and Lewis, Stones, Akanji, and Ake at the back line. Gundogan just completes his 100th game in the Champions League as an individual player.
From his days at
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund
Yeah.
to Man City
Mm.
and to FC Barcelona,
Mm.
and he's now back at Man City. So I think Ondogan is one player that can really add more caps to his name in the UEFA Champions League.
But so far so good. We saw him in Barcelona, and he came back. Yeah, yeah. Barcelona. He went to Barcelona, came back, completed his 100 game as an individual player in the Champions League. And so far, yeah, Shego, how will you rate Gundogan in the Champions League?
I've not really seen much of him in the Champions League this season because I've not
In
really
overall.
I don't say Gundogan is just a quality player. Not that he's an out of the world player for both either when he was playing at Barcelona or at what's it called Manchester City. He's not one of those players I would rate as all-time best player. So it's just like a regular player in the UEFA Champions League. Nothing really special about Ike Gundogan in the UEFA Champions League.
All right, you can hear that. And we up front we have Bernardo Silva and Nunes. Then up front for Barcelona, where we have Savinho, the Brazilian, who has actually brought another kind of flavor into Manchester City, and Alan as a focal man, and Foden playing from the left. That is the lineup for Manchester City.
Well, good lineup for Manchester City in this account. It's just the same Manchester City lineup we've all been seeing in the UEFA, in the APL. It's looking like that is the preferable starting 11 for Pep Guardiola this season. They've been giving them they've been giving him the results this season. So I think it's still there's either when Manchester City are starting a first starting 11 or a second starting 11. They are still, the favorites to win any football game they go into. And I guess Sparta Prague, you always expect them, be it first team or second team, you always expect them to get victories in games like this.
All right, and the second half have just started in that encounter, and Man City have made it 2. Yeah, and it's Ake who made it 2 for Manchester City. Remember, yeah, Foden scored the first one, and Ake scored the second one in the 47th minute of the second half, and that is the scoreline right now. And Dynamo Zagreb just got one against Salzburg. Yeah, got one against Salzburg in the opening minutes of the second half, and that goal was scored by Kolonovic. Yeah, in the 49th minute of the second half. So we'll be expecting a lot of goal. And the goal scored by Manchester City right now under review by the referee. Let's see if that one will stand, or a goal review, like a review for an handball. That was according to the referee here. But let's see if after the VAR check, that goal will stand. But it's still under review right now. And in all quarters, other matches have resumed except the match between Atletico Madrid versus Lille. That is the only match that have not commenced in the second half. So what are your expectations in the second half?
Yeah, so I want to see Bayern Munich come at Barcelona. I want to see more goals. And maybe the prophecy of the prophet will come to pass in that encounter. And correction, Man City's goal has been chopped off. I think for an handball right there. And so other games that I have not seen a goal, now Dinamo Zagreb has gotten a goal. So I want to see goals even in the Inter game. Goals makes the game more interesting. We don't want to see another scoreline like the one we saw from Atalanta Celtic. Now Atalanta, the 2 games they've played at home, they failed to win any. Draw against Arsenal, now draw against Celtic.
And both goalless.
Yeah, both goalless. Yeah.
All right, Sure, what are you expecting in the second half now from all the teams?
Another interesting game. Yeah, that is what I'm expecting. Another interesting 45 minutes in that game between Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Another 4 goals affair in the second half is all I need from these 2 teams. I just hope they keep it busy like we saw in the first half, and let's just see if we'll be getting more goals from every other centers in the second half also. But they should just give us an interesting game in this next 45 minutes.
All right. So the match is ongoing. Liverpool still leading 1-0 against Leipzig in that encounter, and Atletico Madrid are still leading Lille 1-0, and that match also have commenced. So right now, all the matches have commenced for the second half.
Yeah, so second half it is. Will Bayern come back into this one? $1 million question as it is, because Barca now has a 2 goal cushion at this point in time. So Michael Olise couldn't keep the ball in play and he had to concede a throw in to Barcelona. Balde really doing his defensive duties against Michael Olise, the French international of Nigerian descent, right there, doing his job and doing it very well for FC Bayern Munich. So Bayern back in possession. Yeah, the long ball forward. Kunde will pounce on that. Sent a long ball, but was deflected off for a throw in to FC Barcelona. So it is still Barcelona leading 3 goals to 1 in this encounter.
Yeah, we can see a couple of Barcelona players and also Musiala and Jamal Musiala warming up right there. I'll be expecting to see Musiala come into the thick of action for Bayern Munich in this encounter. It's still 3-1 Barcelona lead as we're approaching the 49th minute of this encounter. Let's see, we'll be having early goals in this second half, just like we had an early goal in the first half from Rafinha in the second minute of that encounter. But 4 minutes of action already at the Barcelona stadium. It's still 3-1 Barcelona leading. Bayern Munich with ball, lost possession in the middle of the park, but regains possession. They will lose possession in the middle there, but just to return play back to the goalkeeper. Manuel Neuer there, and Neuer will hold on to the ball. What will he make out of this for Bayern Munich? Still holds on to the ball. A long one tries to play in Alfonso Davies into this game there. Alfonso Davies with the ball there just to come inward. Barcelona regains possession. Referee spotted an infringement and says it's going to be a free kick against the young Marcasado there. I think when it comes to going to tackles, Marcasado is okay. That was against Conde there, not Marcasado. Yes, the play has restarted and Kimi Jaye with the ball there with just to hold on to it and drops it back onto the part of Alfonso Davies. Davies with the ball there goes forward and finds a stalemate there. They'll look to attack and look for their own second goal in this encounter against Barcelona. Here might just be a chance that needed there, but Balde to the rescue for Barcelona, returns it to Inaki Pena. Pena with a long one, tries to tease on the part of the striker Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski got up to that ball, but his drop ball there wasn't met there by his Barcelona teammate. Kim Jaye with the ball there for Bayern Munich, returns it back to Manuel. Manuel holds onto the ball for Bayern Munich, looks inward into the midfield. Another defensive error there, set up play there, and here might just be a chance for Barcelona. Easily defended there by Bayern Munich, and here might just be a chance for Barcelona. So fourth goal in this one. Bayern Munich are actually playing with a lot of fire at the back of their post right now, but they have a chance to build out of defense there. But Barcelona will regain possession there. Another infringement there spotted there by the central referee, and it's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich in that moment. Right there, we are straight into the 54th minute, which means that we've seen 6 minutes of action already in the second half.
Yeah, 6 minutes of action already it is in that encounter. Harry Kane was brought down and the referee penalized the Barcelona player for it. So it's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich at this point in time. Look at that chance that Barcelona lost. They could just at least take every chance that comes and extend their goal cushion at the end of the day.
They actually need it because in the switch of play, Bayern Munich might just get 2 goals against them in the second half. So they need to get they need to be clinical in front of goal when presented with those opportunities. And talking about being clinical, here is Bayern Munich attacking right now, set it onto the parts of Michael Olise. Olise with the ball has Alejandro Balde to beat, but chose to go into the middle of the park there, and he's still being played. What?
Yeah, Kimmich finds Harry Kane straight to Michael Olise in the box, and he will shoot. Oh, deflected off. Still a rebound.
Oh, on earth.
Paulinho.
What a chance there for Bayern Munich there, but Paulinho couldn't keep it down there. The former Fulham midfielder there has just put too much power on that, and that went off wide the goalpost of the Barcelona goalkeeper there. Look at that beautiful control from Lamine Yamal, having just so many advert dribblings in this encounter, enjoying his football. The 17 years old Spain international hero winner with the Spanish national team, and he's a favorite to win the Golden Boy award this year. It has been a prolific and an industrious year for the 17 years old Barcelona winger. Who would have thought of that when he made his debut for Barcelona? And he spoke about Neymar being his idol. And I think he has been watching a lot of Neymar's football
Yeah,
because
the way
you
Neymar
could see
play.
that movement whenever he's with the ball. Yes, Barcelona with the ball right now. They'll choose to play out from the fence there. Sends a long one there, but Robert Lewandowski couldn't get hold of that. Kimi Jaye will hold on to the ball for Barcelona, Bayern Munich there. But it's
That's
going to
Alfonso
Alfonso Davies,
Davies.
sorry, but it's going to roll out for a throwing to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, so 52nd minute of action. Throwing to Bayern Munich, taking quickly. Joshua Kimmich with the ball. He will return it back to Min Jae, who will find Upamecano, the French international, who has had a challenging game so far. Not really the best of performance from the Spanish defender right there. So the ball finds Michael Olise, who will cut back into the middle and will switch play that straight to find the run of Nabri the run of Alfonso Davies for FC Bayern Munich right there. Back to Joshua Kimmich, and yeah, Bayern Munich playing from left to right in this second half, and Barcelona playing from right to left at this point in time.
Okay, wait to see who is going to get out the victory. A full 30 points in this encounter. Bayern Munich has to respond with 2 goals in this one to push to steal a draw out of those Barcelona side. But Barcelona can hold on to their 2 goals advantage or add more goals in this one. And here might just be a chance for Bayern Munich. Just cross into the box there. What a defensive work there from the Barcelona defender. Seems like the referee says that was an offside call against Bayern Munich. It's the 53rd minute. And we're yet to see a goal in the second half, but has been an attacking game in this encounter, no doubt.
Yeah, it has been an eventful game so far. We've seen 4 goals, but we love to see more.
More goals.
Every goal is accepted in the game of football.
You can see the
because
manager there, Vincent Kompany, is looking out of thoughts there on the far touchline there. Let's see if they'll be coming back in the second half. They need a big response against Barcelona, but Barcelona are making everything hard for them to come by in the second half. And here's them back in the fence there. Still, Bayern Munich who are looking to get the first goal in the second half. Is Upamecano on the ball there, just to go into the middle of the park there. Finds Olinia who goes out wide there. Here might just be a chance for Barcelona to Bayern Munich to break, but returns it back to Upamecano who finds Kimi Jaye. Jaye looks inward into the middle of the park, finds a teammate there, who returns it back to Upamecano. The French defender goes onto the wing there, finds his French teammate there, Olise. Olise will look forward and finds his teammate, returns it back to Olise. Olise attacking, tries to steal a pass off the Barcelona defenders there, but good response there from Barcelona. Rafinha on the ball there, but it was sandwiched out of the ball there and lost possession. As Bayern Munich coming all out right now to attack and look for that equalizer. And here's a chance for Michael Olise to send an in-swinger just to go back into the middle there, and still Bayern Munich with the ball. Barcelona finally clears the lines as they look to attack right now, but easily defended here by Bayern Munich, who are turning defense into attack. And there's Serge Gnabry on the ball there, returns it back into the middle of the park. Let's see if they'll be sending a cross into the box there. And you have to just like the tempo of this game. It has been a fast-paced tempo from these two sides in this encounter. 55 minutes of action right there in Barcelona, and it's still Barcelona leading, comfortably sitting on a 3-1 lead over Bayern Munich. Who would have thought of this?
Yeah, comfortable lead it is.
And it's 4-1 right now for Barcelona as they've gotten the 4th goal against Bayern Munich. Everything is going from bad to worse for Vincent Kompany and his 11 boys on this pitch right now.
Rafinha hat-trick.
Hat-trick for Rafinha.
Hat-trick for Rafinha. And this is already over 4.5. We are gradually getting there.
3 more goals. Oh, we might not be getting up to 7.5. It's not looking like we'll get some fast.
5 goals.
Also, Man City double up on their lead, now leading 2-0 against Sparta Prague in that encounter.
Well, it's looking like the El Clasico will be so much interesting this weekend. I would really love to see that game and see what's on both Barcelona.
And Feyenoord also made it 3 in that one.
So I think Erling Haaland got his goal for the day. He made it 2 for Manchester City. That he scored that goal. Yeah. So I think he's one of how many goals has he scored in the Champions League right now? So let's confirm that. So I think Erling Haaland.
I think it shouldn't be more than 2, 1 or 2.
Okay.
1 or 2 at this point in time. Because their first game against Inter was a 0-0 draw. And I think he got 2 against is it 1 or 2 against Slovan, and now he has gotten one.
So okay. I'll confirm that how many goals has that score. So the match goes on and on, but right now it is Harry Kane that is leading that table right now. For Erling Haaland, yeah, yet to get that. You can continue with the commentary.
And Erling Haaland has 2 goals.
Yeah, 2 goals for Erling Haaland. Yeah.
So, game on in that encounter. So, Feyenoord just made it 3 goals to 0 a few minutes ago, but the goal is under VAR review as it is right now. So, the 62nd mark in the game between Leipzig and Liverpool, still Liverpool leading 1 goal to 0, and the 58th minute in that Atletico de Madrid game, and the goal by Feyenoord has been chopped off and is still back to 2-0 against Benfica, and Barcelona leading 4 goals to 1 against Bayern Munich, and that will be a way to revenge all the pummeling and whitewashing they've been getting from Bayern Munich all this while.
I think Hansi Flick is just what Barcelona has been waiting for. They've gotten him.
He actually walked into that side, and
He wanted
this Barcelona, and it's looking like he's working the magic for them already.
You know, when you see a manager that wants the job, that is willing, he told them, according to reports, he told them that he's willing to make use of what is on ground, and that's what he has done. And look at the way Barcelona has been playing.
You see it from him that this has been a person that, or a manager that has really done his homework on this Barcelona side before picking up the job. Reminds me of Enzo Maresca when he said that last season he actually watched the whole of Chelsea game on tape and knows that there are some games that Chelsea can achieve this with this squad. And that was one of the things that actually swiped in towards the Chelsea hierarchy when they had that meeting, because they found that this is a manager that had ground knowledge of their squad better than the manager we had last season was Pochettino. So I think Hansi Flick has also done a good homework on this Barcelona side. So he came into that team and everything worked seamlessly for him. Just the way they meshed together. Who would have thought of that on that one season? And you can see what they are achieving together. Really big one for them. Barcelona leading 4-1 against Bayern Munich. I never thought of this coming into the studio. No. I was giving everything to Bayern Munich to win this account. And Bayern Munich will be making triple substitution at the quadruple substitution at the 60th minute. And it's now looking like the pressure is getting into the manager of Vincent Kompany. And looking at that, it looks like it's Olise, Müller, Gnabry, and Jean Paulia who has been replaced in this account. And we can see the young Jamal Musiala, Sane, Koeman, and Goretzka being thrown into this account. They have 30 minutes of action to change the face of this squad line against this Barcelona side. Let's see the magic this quadruple of players can do. I know of the 3 wise men in the Holy Book, but right now we have 4 wise men coming in for Bayern Munich in the 60th minute. They have 30 minutes to do the magic for them in this one.
Yeah, and this one, will they really be wise coming on in this stadium? Or will their wisdom become foolishness at the end of the day? But only time will tell. Because in this game called football, anything can happen. And Man City just made it 3-0 at the Etihad Stadium. And it's Man City, John Stones, that has gotten another goal. 2 goals in 2 games for the... I think 3 goals in 3 games, for the centre back.
He's actually enjoying his season. Last season he didn't really have much time to play in the centre defense for Manchester City. He was being utilized more in the middle of the field. When he was doubling pivot role for with what's it called? with the Spaniard
Rodri.
where they both been paired together in the midfield. But this time around, he's back to the center defense where we used to know him when he was with Everton, and he has always been a quality defender. He's coming out of the age into the peak of his career right now. So a really good one there to see what's it called, John Stones starting games for Manchester City in the center of defense. And here we have a substitution for Bayern Munich. It's a Femi Lopez
For Barcelona.
Sorry, it's Femi Lopez who has been withdrawn in this game, and it's the Netherlands midfielder there, Frankie de Jong, who has been thrown into this encounter. You can see the disappointments
Thomas Muller.
on the face of Thomas Muller. He has really been a disappointing one in this encounter. I didn't really see much from him in the first half. And at the end of the day, you have to look at the age. Age is really coming by right now. Yes, Barcelona will look to attack right now. And one thing I think Bayern Munich really needs to work on is their defense. Every attack from Barcelona in this game is looking like Barcelona will score a goal from it.
And Red Bull Salzburg has been red carded. Lille is back in that one. Atletico de Madrid won, Lille won. And Inter Milan lost the penalty. Anotovic lost that one. So still 0-0 at Young Boys. 66th minute of that encounter. And Man City now 3-0 in that one. John Stones got the third goal. And Barcelona still leading 4-1. I said 41.
Oh, the referee allowed players to continue.
Offside.
Let's see. Offside. Okay, offside call.
So Barcelona 4-1. It is at this point in time. Liverpool still leading 1-0. And there's one thing about this Liverpool, Shegun. Under a slot, they don't look like that team that want to score a lot of goals. They just want to get out 3 points.
Yeah, that's one thing about them.
Well, that looks like a penalty. Look,
that looks like a penalty. Let's see. If
No, it's not a penalty.
Not given.
It's not
Against Chelsea. Chelsea actually played a better game against Liverpool, but Liverpool were looking more dangerous going forward against Chelsea, and they got the necessary goals in that game. I think experience actually,
it's experience that
game against Chelsea, and that's one thing about them. They are, like you said, they are not interested in getting a lot of goals. It's just about them, going forward, score 1 or 2 and keep it safe at the back, defend. Maybe when they concede one, they come out and try to score more goals in that encounter.
But I still think that it's not just about experience. It's about one error, one mistake from Roberto, the goalkeeper. And we've seen a lot of sticks on the young man. Roberto Sanchez.
Oh.
He reacted too slow for that goal, and that became
the
main deciding factor.
Even a lot of pundits were saying it that Chelsea looks good this season, but they need a good goalkeeper.
And
they need a quality goalkeeper. That is one thing about it. They really need a quality goalkeeper.
And Man City 4-0. Yeah.
Here's a chance for Bayern Munich there, but Barcelona will clear their lines through
Haaland again.
He has a chance there. Beats his man. Look, is to send. That's a Kisley Coman, if I'm not mistaken. There, cuts inward into the middle of the park. And yes, Bayern Munich looking for that second goal. They are putting all their bodies up front right now. They are really chasing this encounter against Bayern Munich. We're straight into the 65th minute. 25 more minutes of action to be played right there in Spain. It's still Barcelona leading comfortably right now, and they're comfortable at home right there in their comfort zone, leading 4-1 in this encounter.
Yeah, so this season's Champions League is an example of it's not about who started well. It's about who is ending well. Bayern Munich started with a 7-2 victory, topping the group at the end of match day 1. Now it looks like they'll be dropping back-to-back losses. And
they scored the goal that was in their leg that day.
Maybe
that was the highest scoring goal. 9-2 was it the match?
The 7-2.
7-2. All right. Was it 7-2?
I think it was 7-2.
All right. Okay, 9 goals.
Yeah. So Benfica just got one back against Feyenoord at that point in time. I think 67 minutes in that encounter. So maybe Benfica can come back into this one at the end of the day.
Yeah, maybe they can come back at the end of the day, and gradually we are gradually seeing goals coming. We are gradually seeing over 2.5 as predicted by some punters. Yeah, and Inter Milan yet to get a goal against Young Boy. I expected Inter Milan to win this one.
Yeah, they lost the penalty already earlier in the second half. Anotovic maybe could have done better from that one. Let's see. Maybe at the end of the day they will get one over Young Boys. as it is.
Because right now they are sitting 15th on the table, and they need a victory here to take them upward. They need a victory to come up to the top 8 here.
Even
If they can win.
I think Bayern Munich too will be sitting far, far, far beyond the 16th on the table. Bayern
Munich is 24th on the table right now.
24th,
So it's looking dangerous. This is the last mark here. If you go beyond this 24, you won't be you are out.
Yeah, out of the Champions League
Yeah.
if they get to Champions
Yeah,
League.
because we don't have.
There's still a lot of games. There's still
Mm.
5 more match days to
Mm.
go. So I think Bayern Munich can still put their hearts together and do what is expected.
Mm.
And they lost 2 games away from home.
Mm.
And one thing about this Champions League is that I think is that if you manage to win your home games, at least you get to that playoff spot. So I think they can manage to win all their home games at the end of the year.
All right, the match is eating up, and it's Barcelona with the ball, and in the center circle now, holding possession against Bayern Munich, and I think that's the best way to keep them off the ball. So that they can come getting the goal. Take all the possession from them. They will not see the ball, and they will not be able to get a goal.
So and if Liverpool scores one more goal, Liverpool will go top of the Champions League table
Ahead of
right
Aston
there,
Villa.
ahead of Aston Villa, that is currently topping at this point in time. So Man City is 3rd. Now it looks like
It looks like this
English
this
teams.
I was going to say, it looks
English
like they are
team.
the one who this team is going to favor.
Yeah.
They might be having them 1, 2, 3 right now on the table.
it's already settled 1, 2, 3.
And I think right now it's Arsenal that is doing badly among the English number 8, but it's still
not
in
badly. 7 points is not badly. Even Man City in 3rd is 7
some point.
points.
Yeah,
So
but it's
not
not the
badly.
number of goals.
It's not
That's-
badly because there are still 5 more games to go. There's still a long way to go
Mm.
in this season's UEFA Champions League.
Mm.
But overall, all in all, the English teams are doing better than they did last season.
Yeah.
Maybe the coefficient this season
We
can
favour them.
provide 5 teams for England next season's Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay, right now we're straight into the 70th minute of that game between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are the one who are doing the playing, enjoying the better share of possession with 60% of the ball, while Barcelona are doing the scoring with their own fair share of 40% of ball possession. They will enjoy it, they'll take scoring more goals than holding on to possession in this one. And every time they come up against Bayern Munich in this encounter, they are looking like the side who are threatening to score more goals. And it has been a game whereby second half whereby Bayern Munich, I don't really know what has eaten them in this encounter. Barcelona will come forward right now looking for their 5th goal in this encounter, and it's looking like a whitewash game in this encounter. Should Bayern Munich not get a goal, I think Bayern Munich are not that team that really give managers those time. I think it might just be it might not be long before we see vote of no confidence
Oh, it's Vincent
on
Kompany.
Vincent Kompany.
Yeah.
They don't have the time.
No, but I think that Bayern will most likely give him time, more time than they would have learned from the
sacking of
Tuchel's because they could have kept Tuchel and he would do a lot better than.
They wanted him to stay.
Yeah, he
But,
said
he
it was.
couldn't take
They've
that. He couldn't take that
disrespected
disrespect
him
anymore.
enough. Especially Ebrel, he runs his mouth too much on the press. He, as a board director, you don't talk too much. You don't talk too much like that. So I understand if Thomas Tuchel wanted to leave and leave Bayern Munich as at the end of last season. And I think one of the jobs that would have been on his eyes was the Man U job, but
But he got a bigger one.
Yeah.
For England.
That's
a bigger
the
job.
job everybody wants to take, and that's why you're seeing those English legend. Everybody talking about it.
Oh. But was it the reason why he refused that offer? As
No,
at that time, there was no
It
dream for
different.
that job.
I think it was a different case. That
Yeah.
was not the
He
reason.
wanted to rest
Okay.
and he wanted time off football. And look at it, even they signed him, he will only resume in January. So that should tell you that I think he really wanted to rest. And he needed it after the divorce he went through with his wife and all those things. So some personal issues and all.
Okay, from the information we got, that he's trying to get some Chelsea officials to go with him in that job. Yeah.
No, Chelsea, former Chelsea coaching staff. With him that he
Hilario,
was
the
with.
likes of Hilario,
Yeah.
Josh Edward, if I'm not mistaken, also that kind of managers.
That was with him then.
Yeah, when he was with
Many of
Chelsea.
them are not in Chelsea anymore due to the fact that the managerial change. Everybody with their own coaching staff.
So that means he enjoying the management with Chelsea.
The most prized competition in world club football is he won it at Chelsea. He won the Champions League. He won the World Club Championship at Chelsea. So what do you expect? He would love the club. Even Chelsea sacking him, if these new owners go back to him, he will want to come back. Because there are sometimes that what he desired so much. That's one of the love Thiago Silva had for Chelsea. He was almost losing faith of winning Champions League. And he took that risk. Lampard called him, he joined Chelsea, and look at it, that same season, Tuchel came, and with the snap of the fingers, Champions League was in the bag. And that's one trophy one medal that's eluded him all his career from AC Milan to PSG. You see that, and that's one of the more reason why he really, really loves Chelsea with the whole of his heart.
It looks like Hansi Flick was the man who inflicted that every defeat.
Yeah, he was the one. Yeah.
And right now he's
2020.
right now he's inflicting such such
Pain.
injuries and pains
Yeah.
on Bayern Munich. I think that's what we call collecting like terms in mathematics.
Yeah.
He changed position, but still same energy.
Yeah.
One thing
that's
that
what we said about class is permanent.
Yeah, and one thing
permanent.
about it is that he knows many of these guys. He knows many.
He knows
of
their
them.
weakness,
He knows their
strengths,
weakness
and he took advantage of that. How many managers will try launching police ball against Bayern Munich centre defense, and each time Barcelona launches those balls into the defense, both
They look
Upamecano and Kim Jae are always lost of thoughts and looking homeless in their own centre back position. So. And unfortunately for Bayern Munich, there won't be a chance of there, or there won't be opportunity right now for them to, get their own flesh, their own ton of the flesh, pound of flesh in these stages, because there's no return leg right now. It's just a one game off, and that is all. So probably they'll have to wait for maybe the quarterfinal, of if possibly they can both meet in the final.
Yeah.
So this one is a Samuel Tulo moment. Barcelona will have to, celebrate this victory over Bayern Munich for a long time. They have the bragging right today in this encounter. We are straight into the 74th minute of this encounter. 16 more minutes until the end of the regulation time in this one between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. And it's Barcelona who are cruising to a victory in this one. 4-1 the lead with 16 minutes to go. Let's see if Bayern Munich can do the unthinkable and score 3 goals in 16 minutes in this encounter. The last man to score a hat-trick within 16 minutes for them is Robert Lewandowski, and this time around he's on the side of Barcelona in this encounter. It's looking like a done and dusted game already.
Yeah.
So corner kick, it is to Bayern Munich at this point in time. Well, they say wonders shall never end in the world of football. Wonders is an unending episode in this beautiful game. Well, so far so good for the Barcelona fans. They will be dancing and they will be happy that at the end of the day, it looks like they won't be going back empty-handed in that one. They will be going with all 3 points as it is right now. Kingsley Coman lost possession to Jules Koundé. That Chelsea target then, it was a drama. Hell of a transfer time.
Barcelona really bullied Chelsea that season, because a lot of Chelsea fans were expecting him, Jules Koundé, to join Chelsea. But it has really been a big shift in that Barcelona defense. But my only big problem is that he has been played out of position, because this time around he's no more playing as a centre back. He has played more as a right back with Barcelona. That is that man everybody has been waiting to see.
Olmo.
He's back for Barcelona. And
my favorite.
Rafinha been withdrawn to a standing ovation from the Catalans, 5th to there. A hat-trick for the Brazilian. The last time we saw a hat-trick from Vinicius Junior, and this time around another Brazilian. You can see the players also giving him a standing ovation coming out. Rafinha with hat-trick, and Dani Olmo, the Euro winner with Spain, gave a a phenomenal performance at the just concluded Euros being thrown into this game. It promises to be another interesting El Clasico this weekend when Barcelona and Real Madrid clashes in the Spanish La Liga. Don't forget to join us on Premier Sports Fan Center. I will be in the studio to give you all the runnings of that account also.
Yeah, so Lille just got one over Atletico de
They're currently
Madrid.
leading right now.
Now 2 goals to
2 goals
1
to 1.
in favor of Lille. And the book is, we start opening the book of lamentation because many would have tilted towards Atletico de Madrid in that one.
All right, straight into the 77th minutes right there in the Spanish in the Spanish city of Barcelona, and still Barcelona leading 4-1 in this one. 77 minutes of action, 13 more minutes to go in regulation time, and it looks like there's no way back in this one for FC Bayern Munich.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like there's no way back for FC Bayern Munich. 77 minutes in that encounter, but hey, impossibility.
No, this is done.
It's nothing in
Don't finish that
football.
statement. This is done. If there will be another goal in this game,
You'll
I
see
just
the
read
sign.
Barcelona getting more goals in this one, not FC Bayern Munich coming back into this one. We are straight into the 79th minute. The clock is fast ticking down right now, and Bayern Munich are lost of response in this one. They will look to get more consolation goal to cut this deficit. Yeah, might just be a chance for one of those consolation goal in the box there, and still holds on to the ball. Is Leroy Sané on the ball there. Lost possession in the middle of the park, but regains possession for Bayern Munich. And finally, still Bayern Munich comes into the box there. Lost possession. Barcelona gathering everything. They are not in a mood to concede. Dani Olmo with his first touch in this ball there. Holds onto the ball. Is a player who is also used to playing.
Look at that
against
eagle
Barcelona.
eyes.
Bayern Munich here is on Lamine Yamal with the ball there. Chose to go for a corner there, but took a wicked deflection and is out for a corner kick to Barcelona. The young Lamine Yamal, always a joy to watch.
Yeah, always a joy to watch. He is the young Lamine Yamal of African descent, and yeah, applying his trade for
How beautiful
FC
that be if he
Barcelona.
played for Morocco.
Just imagine Mbappe playing in Africa,
Cameroon,
Paul Pogba,
Olise playing for
and these
Nigeria.
things, keep playing for and it looks like Leipzig will be back in this one. Yeah, it looks like it. Wonders shall never
1-1 or
end.
2-2.
1-1.
Okay. All right, straight into the 80th minute
Oh,
right
they
there.
lost the chance. Yeah. They lost that chance. But Dinamo Zagreb made it 2 already. So it's Dinamo Zagreb 2, Salzburg 0 in that one. So Liverpool survived that scare.
Yeah, the goal is under review of an offside there. The goal score is under review for an
So
offside.
let's see
So
if
yeah.
it will stand at the end of the day.
Mm.
But Man City is coasting home. Erling Haaland, 44 goals in 42 games. What a
A
player.
beast.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's a great chance for Barcelona's on 5th goal there, but good defensive work there from the Bayern Munich defender Kim Min-jae there to cut Lewandowski of that supply there. And it's out for a corner kick. Look at Dani Olmo with the defensive letting pass there. I've really missed seeing this guy play football.
He is really one hell of a player. Coming up from the bench and doing what he did for FC Barcelona is really a top performer for them. Doing what he did for Spain, sorry,
Yeah, I think
and he was a top performer.
who would
for
have
them
thought?
at
I never thought of Barcelona getting him from RB Leipzig. But one way or the other, they got that talent. Yeah, he's one of those players that came through the La Masia's academy of Barcelona. So there will always be that joy of wanting to go back to where it all started. From yes.
And many of those guys love FC Barcelona. They love FC Barcelona, and it looks like Barcelona wants to add more goal pushing.
Yeah, they want to replay. They want to return the favor of that 8-2. It's always in their blood every season. That we was lost 8-2 to this to this Bayern Munich team, and they are taking their own
Pound
of the flesh tonight over in the second half. It still stands 4-1, and Bayern Munich will still be owning that bragging rights of once defeating Barcelona 8-2. Let's see.
There's a part. There was a time they had 7-up too.
Yeah.
3-0, 4-0, Obuto man, the way
Yeah,
7
the pick of which was also interesting to watch.
Really, really. Under this their former
What's it called?
manager.
What's it called? Hey, how did I forget this man name?
I'm trying to remember now.
Oh.
The former manager for Bayern Munich.
Before we start
That
having
won
this,
the Champions League for
modern
them
managers.
in 2013.
What's that now? About?
Okay, we have a message here from Meeting Obudu. He say, no difference between Bayern Munich and Sevilla.
Wow.
I appreciate you guys for doing a great job in the studio.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Meeting Obudu.
Obudu. All right, now we are into the 81st minute, and you can still see a lot of the Barcelona Bayern Munich fans there showing.
Job Hanks.
Yes, yes. All right, straight there, we are into the 82nd minute. There's 8 minutes more to go in regulation time. It looks like others are coming back in this one for FC Bayern Munich. And here might just be a chance for Barcelona fifth there, but the referee spotted an infringement there and says that was a foul from
Kounde.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich.
Yo, free kick to Bayern Munich. It is that foul on Kingsley Coman, the French international, right there. And yes, 82nd minute. It looks like Barcelona is home and dry already.
It looks like a dusted affair right there in that UEFA Champions League game. What a game we had between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Barcelona and Bayern Munich still coming all out right there. Kim Min-jae with the ball there, drops it into the middle of the park there. But Barcelona regains possession. Referee allows players to continue, switches play, and sends it to the young Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal has 2 man to beat there, still holds onto the ball into the box there and sends an in-swinger. He missed there from Robert Lewandowski to deny the Lamine Yamal of a world-class assist there. What a moment there for Barcelona. But Robert Lewandowski, the former Bayern Munich striker, just needed a touch onto that there, but just missed that with some inch there. And
I think he could have slid that in
slightly
instead of running.
Just
at
wasted
the
that
ball.
assist for the younger Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, so Barcelona back, Bayern Munich back in action, back in possession. Sorry, and Upamecano, who sometimes does the job of an enemy within against Bayern Munich.
But how come is he having a 7.0 rating?
I don't know. I don't know where. You know how this rating starts. I'm not really a fan of many of it because they just pick stats. When you look at the reality of the game, many of the time is mostly different. So, game on in that one. Still, Barcelona leading 4-1. 85th minute of action. It is already.
So, and the Manchester City made it 5-star performance for Manchester City. And let's see who the scorer is. And it's Nunes.
Nunes.
From a penalty kick there.
From the penalty spot right there. So making it 5 for Man City. And I think Man City has rubber stamped that third position because now they have a whooping +9 ahead of Monaco, who has +5 in that Champions League table.
So you can see Ansu Flip trying to introduce new player, and I can see Ansu Fati also warming up to come on. Let's see who will be going out for Barcelona in this encounter.
I think probably we'll be having Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal being withdrawn in this game right now. And it's done and dusted game already. Paul Victor.
So Gavi,
and
Ansu Fati,
and what's it called?
Paul Victor. Yeah, all three coming on in this encounter so far. Yeah.
This looks like he's disappointed not getting a goal tonight.
He's one hell of a player. A raw talent. I love players that read the game and express themselves, not all this direct
17 years old player.
17 years.
You know, at the point, a lot of people were doubting his age.
Oh, it's actually 17.
Because they're actually doubting his age with his performance. And his performance, they look at his performance, and also they look at his child.
You need to go and see a star.
He doesn't have child.
No, he's not. No. That's his younger brother.
Okay.
You need to go and see Estavio. The Chelsea player that will join in 2025. Go and see him at Palmares. He has broken the record of the number of goals scored at the age of 17. Neymar held it.
That record.
Is one hell of a left.
Oh, he broke that record.
He broke that record last week. Just go and see him. Estavio, William Estavio. You will see one hell of a talent too. And I think Barcelona wanted him,
Yeah,
but
Barcelona
they
wanted
didn't
him because
proceed because of
Lamine
Lamine
Yamal.
Yamal.
Yeah, that was the reason they didn't get
So
Estavio.
they would have gone for him, but Chelsea saw the opportunity. Now Chelsea will have Price and
It looks like Perez will be
Estavio
going on loan to Salzburg, while Estavio
will stay
will stay at Chelsea. So
because
I really want to see how they
next
will
season
really
will
do
be
it next
massive.
season, because what's it called? Noni Madueke also on that wing.
yeah.
It's really going to be a lot.
And I think some guys will have to leave.
Yeah.
Actually,
Noni looks like the first one that might be leaving. soon.
Noni. I doubt if Noni will leave because he has been a massive player so far this season. You saw the way the manager was heaping praise on him against Liverpool. His
So that
take
means that
on
the likes of Christopher Nkunku might just have to go, because
Nkunku, yeah, maybe Nkunku will have to just move on. But I still think Chelsea will bring in a striker. I think Chelsea will bring in a striker because if they don't bring in a striker, to me, they'll be
this should be a
deceiving.
penalty.
Yeah, that was the penalty
Oh.
Nunes, Matheus Nunes scored for Man City, the Portuguese midfielder.
Alright, we're straight into the 87th minute of action right there in Barcelona. It's still 4-1 Barcelona leading in this one. It's looking like a done and dusted game from our screens here. Barcelona will happily take this 3 points after starting on a bad note in that 2-1 loss to
Monaco.
AS Monaco. They finally got themselves back in the second leg where they got a victory over Young Boys, and tonight it's looking like a done and dusted one against Bayern Munich. This is a bragging right victory there for Barcelona. As Flick, who got that big 8-2 victory over Barcelona, also coming back here to get this victory over Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich will attack from one of their last attacks in this game to see if they can cut out the deficit in this one. But Barcelona will attack right there. Omo with his white hair there tries to break the middle of the park. Then returns it to Inigo Martinez, who finds Alejandro Bade will lose possession. Bayern Munich comes out to attack right now. Will this be a chance for an in-swinger? Yes, a cross into the balls. That eluded everybody, but the finishing touch there was just too heavy.
Yeah, just too heavy right there. You can see Bayern Munich campaign after election is what I see this as, because it looks like the party is almost ending. They are now beginning to dance to the tune of the music.
I think Barcelona might just keep fitting in Akipena. It might just be, that future goalkeeper they'll be having. He's growing in experience right now for them.
So Man City's game just was brought to an end. 5-0, they won.
There was no need for additional time in that game.
And Inter.
And Inter Milan just got a goal 9 minutes in that
They know
one.
how to get that very well.
Thuram, Marcus Thuram.
Marcus Thuram, that's the son of the legendary Lilian Thuram.
Wow. So there's a lot. Some of the matches right now will be coming to an end because time's over. And but let's tomorrow another big match. That is a match between Manchester United will be going to meet Mourinho in Turkey. Yeah.
And at 5:30 we'll be having that one between Panathinaikos and Chelsea also in the UEFA Conference League. So beautiful, interesting more games to come tomorrow in various centers in Europe. Well, right now we are straight into the 90th minute of that one between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. It's still forward, and the referee just spotted an infringement. That was a kick on the young. That is going to be a yellow card to a Bayern Munich player. Goretzka will be picking up that yellow card here.
Oh. Look at that move.
Well, that was the kick.
Oh, that should be
there.
That should be a yellow card.
All these players that they are, looks like an injury for him. He might not be able to continue this game.
It looks like a yellow card.
That was unnecessary from Goretzka. He's all quite Agbaya.
So I can see company there, cooling up with a bottle of water there, So any moment from now, let's see, confirm the additional minute in this encounter. Yeah, 90 minutes of regulation time over, and final just added one more goal here. making it 3-1 against Benfica. And Lille also extend the lead against Atletico Madrid right now. It's 3-1 also in that encounter. Dynamo Zagreb Salzburg has ended, and it's Dynamo Zagreb who won 2-0 in that encounter. So, and Inter Milan leading Young Boys 1-0 in that encounter. 6 minutes additional time already played in that encounter here. Then Barcelona versus Bayern Munich is still 4-1. Additional minutes here, three additional minutes, and any moment from now, I think the referee will be blowing the end of that match. Liverpool has won it because it has ended against Red Bull Leipzig. And Inter Milan also 1-0 against the Young Boys also have come to an end. So we're waiting for the 3 remaining matches here, and that is match between Feyenoord versus Benfica, Bayern Munich versus Barcelona, and Lille versus Atletico Madrid. Those are the remaining matches.
Yeah, those are the games that we are waiting for to come to a close right there in match day 3 of the UEFA Champions League. And right now we are starting to differentiate the boys from the men in the UEFA Champions League standing. We're straight into the 3rd minute of additional time in that one between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Any moment from now, we'll be expecting the central referee to call this game.
And the match has ended.
Time in that game between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. What a 4th-star performance from Hansi Flick and those Barcelona boys to defeat Bayern Munich 4-1 against all odds in this encounter. Full time at Barcelona, 4-1 Barcelona defeated Bayern Munich.
And congratulations to Barcelona. Bayern Munich, better luck next time.
Yeah, and after match day 3, the standing remain Aston Villa 9 points, Liverpool 9 points, Manchester City 7 points. 3 England team leading the top 3 of the Champions League after round 3 of the matches. Yeah, so under Monaco is 4th, Brest and the rest of them 8 teams. Sporting CP, Inter Milan. Yeah, despite the fact, Inter Milan still in top 8. Bayer Leverkusen still in top 8, and Arsenal is away from the top 8 right now, and Arsenal is number 9 on the table. So, guys, thanks for coming to the studio.
Okay, so it's a pleasure being in the studio.
So tomorrow, expectation Manchester United final, Fenerbahce is going to be another cracker. Because right now it's like after a lot of talks in Manchester City talking about Ten Hag. Last time out we saw Ten Hag came out with a brilliant game. They won the game. Did you see him extending that victory?
I don't see him getting a victory over Jose Mourinho's and Fenerbahce. Jose Mourinho is the king of tactical approach into games. And I think if they don't get a draw tomorrow against Manchester United, they'll likely be getting a victory over Manchester United in that encounter.
All right, yeah, might see fanatic.
Yeah, congratulations to the victors. And better luck next time to the losers.
All right, to our viewers, thanks for staying tuned with us, and don't forget to join us tomorrow. For now, it's good night from us.